All right, good afternoon, everybody. Meteorologist Michael Coates in the First Alert Weather Center along with Steve Cannon. And a tornado warning has just been issued for the desert locations around the INL, Howell, and Arco area. This is a radar-based warning. It is a thunderstorm that has the potential of producing a funnel cloud or tornado. This warning goes until, Steve, do we have a time on this tornado? Warning goes till 4 o'clock, I believe? 4 o'clock, okay. So the storm is centered right now north of Arco there into the mountains. Quite a bit of lightning with the storm cell, and this storm cell earlier was also the cause of a flash flood warning that's going till 3:30 for the locations west of Arco and just shy of Mackey there along Highway 93. So here's the storm cell in particular north of Arco. And again, according to radar, according to rotation, the National Weather Service, what they're seeing there is a bit of some rotation, and we're continuing to see the storm that's capable of producing a tornado. Again, this is a warning that's going to go till 4 o'clock, and this includes all the locations on the north side of Arco, so it's not really Arco proper, but once you get up into the mountains there, and you're just on the north side of town, that's in the warning zone. For the mountains there of Arco, there's Howell, so just shy of Howell, because you can see the box warning is cut off there, just right around Howell. And this is also for the INL campus, the desert facilities there. So, and this is going to be right along the highway as we take a little bit of a zoom out. So there's the highway. So there's the highway, there's Arco, there's the storm there. Quite a bit of lightning, some rotation. I'm going to jump over here, Steve. I'm going to see if we can pull up the velocity and see if we can see what the Weather Service is saying. Okay, so what we're looking at here, you see these are different colors. One direction is flowing towards the radar. One direction is flowing away from the radar. Green flows towards the radar, red flows away from the radar. And Doppler radar can see that rotation. So what the Weather Service is probably seeing there in Pocatello is this couplet. You see a mixing of the green and red. So they're seeing that rotation there from this thunderstorm. So we have the potential to have a tornado from that cell. So let's go back to Viper radar. The best advice during a tornado warning, lowest level of your home or building that you're in, put as many walls between you and the outside as possible. This storm is moving east at about 30 miles an hour, and it's going to be continuing to push across the desert. So right now we have a tornado warning going till 4 o'clock. It's in a very rural location of our viewing area. Not many folks are living in this warned area. But if you're in Arco and Howell, take notice that you do have a tornado warned storm in your neighborhood, and that you should be inside, away from windows. Put as many walls between you and the outside as possible, lowest level of the building as you can get into. And again, this is a tornado warning that's going to go till 4 o'clock. It's pushing towards the INL. There's Atomic City right there, just to give you some perspective on Viper radar. And we're looking at there's the INL buildings right there. You can see on the satellite view here from Viper radar. So there's the storm in particular. We have a pretty also intense thunderstorm just south of Howell, but the warned area here is mostly for the storm that's just north of Arco as it comes across here. And I don't see much of a hook echo here, but we did see that rotation with the velocity view on Viper radar, and this storm is coming right along the highway up towards Howell. So all folks should avoid traveling this highway. If you are in Arco or Howell and you're ready to head outside, don't do it. In fact, stay inside, wait till the storm passes. And again, this is a tornado warning until 4 o'clock for the Arco, Howell areas, and all points in between, and getting into the western edge of the INL Desert Campus there and along the highway between Arco and Howell. We'll come back on to programming if we get reports of an actual tornado or any other storm reports. But from the First Alert Weather Center right now, Michael Coates signing off, and we'll jump back into programming as needed.